to add 20% of your tithe. If you are not able to pay your tithe, now say a chema, now I feel the tithe, but you have to now add 20%. Have you heard that before? Like if you miss your tithe, you are supposed to pay your tithe today and you don't pay. And you come maybe in 3 months' time, 2 months' time. If your tithe, I'm using the same 1,000 cedis as an example. Your salary is 1,000. In the month of, we are in August, you are supposed to pay your tithe in July, and you didn't pay. If you now decide to bring that 100 cedis in August, you mustn't bring 100 cedis. You must bring 100 cedis plus 20% of 100 cedis. So now you have to bring 120 cedis as your punishment for missing the time you had to pay your tithe. You haven't heard it before, eh? Lord have mercy. Now let's go to Leviticus 27. The whole story is there. Verse 31. That is where the thing is. Let me explain this one and then I've closed for questions. This is the law which was made at the time. This 20%, I'm explaining the 20%. It's in your Bible. It's right there, Leviticus 27. If you bring your tithe, let's say 10 of your cows are ready. So you are bringing 1 cow out of the 10 to God. After you brought that 1 cow, of course, you are selling the rest. So after you brought that 1 cow, you are left with 9. You have also bargained with those who buy from you and all that, blah, blah, blah. You've brought that 1% already, 10% already. Then something happens, an emergency or something, and you realize that, this cow, I will need this cow. Because my son's wedding is coming on in a few months, and I should just reserve this cow for him because maybe by the time I'm ready to buy another cow, the price may have shot up. So let me take this cow back. So the law says, after you have given your tithe, and for any emergency reason, you want to take that your tithe back. So if the cow is 20,000 cedis, and now you gave that cow to the Lord as tithe, and immediately you change your mind. Hey, I need this cow, I need this cow, I need this cow. No, I'll take this cow back, I need it. The law says, value the cow. How much is the cow? If the cow is 20,000, add 20% of 20,000, which is 4,000. Or am I right? Yeah. Add 4,000 to the 20,000. So the cow you've already brought to the Lord, if you want it back, you have to pay 24,000. Then you can take your cow home. That is all. What has this got to do with? If you forget to pay your tithe, add 20%. You see how we can skew the Bible just so that we ensure that people are. So there are people paying tithe now, not out of love to God their Father, not to honor their Father. They are paying tithe because they want to be in the good books of the church steward and the church leaders. So that when they open their tithe book, they can see that, oh, he is good, he is good. His mother is dead. We have to go for the funeral. Yeah. He pays his tithe. His daughter is having a wedding. Yeah. So sometimes somebody is there for some time. He or she hasn't paid their tithe. And then they are scratching their head. So they find some money and they go to the steward and say, put 10 Ghana at January. Put 10 Ghana at February. Put 20 at... Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So the law was made to prevent people from having the attitude of taking back what you have already given to the Lord. You can't do that. It's like today we are here, we've given an offering. Then after church service, you come to us and say, I gave 20 Ghana, give my 20 Ghana to me back. I'll bring it next week. You see, so it was to discourage people from taking back what they have already given to God. That is all. How religion managed to skew this and to tell people that once you miss your tithe, you have to add 20% to it. It beats my mind up to today. Let me end it here. God willing,